nation! No donation, no salvation!
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. So, I do have some new characters that we are going to look at, but first I wanted to get these guys out of the way because they're not super different from their original versions, but they're different enough to where I feel we should look at them again. So yes, today it is Trailbreaker and Hoist. Now, both Trailbreaker and Hoist in the original cartoon were modeled after a Toyota Hilux pickup truck. Hoist was more of a work truck, and Trailbreaker had more of a kind of more civilian-friendly truck. He had like a very large bed cap in the back, and it looked really cool. As you can see here, not much has changed. I kind of leveled out the back of the bed cap that is supposed to be the back of Trailbreaker's truck. I also made the windshields a little wider to kind of fit the aesthetic that I normally go for. As for Hoist here, he's gone through quite a bit of changes. I added some more caution stripes to make up for the lack of green, because I do have quite a bit of green, but not, I like to go for a very studless look. The studs being the little nubs that make Legos, click together. I'm sure you already know this, but I figured I should point it out for people who are not familiar with Lego and all its lingo. Let's get to transformation, and okay, so we're going to start with Hoist, because he's a little different than Trailbreaker, which is nothing new, since initially when I built both these figures, they had different transformations. So this is actually fitting. I know it's not 100% G1, but I mean, a lot of my creations aren't supposed to be, which is kind of the charm. They're just very G1 inspired, but with kind of like a, I guess, kind of an anime sort of Mega Man twist. Which is why I really like my creations. Just because it's just a style that I like. Alright, next we're going to take these weapons. Actually, we'll do that in a second. First, let's pull his arms out. So, yeah, they rely on fake chest, which, I get it. Not many people like that kind of thing, but, I mean, it's just part of the aesthetic that I go for, so it kind of is unavoidable. So there's arms. Those are done. Then we will go ahead and split the legs, spread them apart just a little bit. The ball joints themselves aren't loose, it's just the way that they're connected. They use these kind of like thin pieces, and then I stuck them in like a little cross piece, which is normally for like the axle pieces. Well, there's Hoist in robot mode. Let me push him back a bit and spread his legs out a bit. I don't know why he looks so short. It could just be the way the legs are set up. Huh. Okay. A little weird, but... Oh, what the... Okay. Insert the spam music here. It's okay. They're Legos. They go back together. And life is good again. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at Trailbreaker. Pretty much the same thing. Just rotate this down. Let's go ahead and put on his weapons now, just because it seems fitting to do so. Okay. Or it's not really a weapon, it's just a device that he uses, but, I mean, it looks like a weapon. Like, seriously, in the show, I always expecting, like, lasers to shoot out of there or something. I don't know. G1 can be confusing at times. Oh, what in the hell? It's a little annoying. I see the issue here. It's the covers for his arms. They're kind of in the way of the ball joint. Now for Trailbreaker, you have to rotate the waist. So this is just an extra ball joint. It's actually cracked, so I just leave it there so there's not just an empty ball socket. Then you go ahead and split the legs. Oh my god, those pegs are really tight. And there he is. They are the same height. They just look weird because his legs are just better proportioned than his. But overall, let me get them closer to the camera. They're kind of far away. But there they are. I did make weapons for them. So let me get this big old giant cannon for Trailbreaker here. Not really sure what it's supposed to be. It's just some kind of, I don't know, it's like a giant vacuum cleaner.
Wasted!
Okay, I realized there was an issue. Turns out I forgot to put back these pieces here, which were supposed to hold the actual legs in place. because I did take them apart completely and reassemble them. Whenever I redo figures, I completely take them apart to a certain degree, so that when I redo them, you know, they're genuinely new. Okay, I ended up reorganizing the pieces so they function a little better. Hopefully it won't mess with the transformation too much. Which, speaking of which... And there should still be enough clearance here. Let's just do a quick test run. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to make some small changes on the spot. So at least this way I don't have to re-review them again when I fix those changes. Sorry if I'm kind of rambling. It's just I haven't done this in a while, so naturally I'm a little rusty and a little dusty. Anyway, there they are. I hope you all enjoyed these builds and are a fan of my aesthetic that I like to go for, if you are new here. But aside from that, that's about it. You all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!